departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Passengers boarding started.
Locking gear.
Everybody, 52,000 feet. Everybody, Mach 2, twice the speed of sound. Everybody, it is about time that we fly the beautiful Concorde again, ladies and gentlemen. We're on board the beautiful Just Flight Concorde today, and we can not even enter the inside properly because this door is too small and Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 can't really handle that. That is all. Well, welcome back, beautiful Concorde. This is the cabin. It's not a large plane at all. It's not very spacious, and it kind of sucks to fly. Everybody, what is the route today? We're in London, which is quite the hometown for this airplane, but not really very much, to be honest, either, because normally we would fly out of or into London Heathrow, but this is definitely London City, which is twice as interesting. And we're gonna do a long flight today, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Today we're flying from Englandland, London City, Englandland, all the way over to Lowy. You may remember what the ICAO Lowy means. Yes, everybody, we're gonna fly into the Alpine Mountains. Hopefully not fly into them directly, because that would mean we die. But like, not German wings, we're British Airways. Let me just go and prepare everything. Where the hell is my booklet where I write stuff down on? Hold on. Got this alert playing in the background, that sucks. God damn it. Where's my stuff to write stuff on? Okay. Look, I haven't even started. That's the point. That's the point of the countdown. But I would think we're ready. We can start, like, what? 5 seconds early. Everybody, British Airways 001 is back at it again. And I can't wait to fly this. So let's go ahead and quickly get into the cockpit because there is a lot that we have to do even before we take off. This is the Concorde. It has a flight engineering panel, has the cockpit itself, but the flight engineering panel is where our destiny starts, I guess. So we first of all need to find the battery switches. They, all planes are the same. It's just a matter of layout. We should be able to see this airplane pop up into life in 3, 2, 1. Now that's worked wonderfully. This is all good. The main batteries are on. Let's see if the ground power also works. We really want to make sure that it does. I haven't flown this plane in a long time, so let me just find the SSB. This is like the worst thing is like we have very different wording for most of the stuff, so sometimes it can get a little bit confusing. And I think we're ready. Hello, lady. Was there ever one female Concorde pilot? I'm genuinely wondering. This is not supposed to be like weird, but I'm actually wondering feministically. Like, was there one female pilot? Can you guys Google that? I actually don't know. I mean, this plane flew up until 2004, so I mean, probably maybe. Alright, so how was the DEI hiring situation of the Concorde fleet? Probably, I don't reckon it was a lot. So what I want to do now is get these flight instruments to somehow work. So I got to turn this on. Well, first of all, I got to wait, hold on. I need to turn this on, this thing into nav right there. Oh, there's only one, so it's going to say ready in a sec. And the ground power is available, right? Yeah, it is available. Perfect. So that is closed. That is good. The circus is closed. That is good. So that was one female Concorde pilot. Wow. Alright. I hope she wasn't on the crash flight. That would have been absolutely insane. Alright, hold on. Something I would like to do now is I would like to make sure that the instruments work, or they start working at some point. This is like, the thing is, this plane confuses me. And Jesus Christ, please get rid. Stop the boarding process, please. Prepare for pushback and departure. I'd rather do that. Alright, so, oh my god, this baggage is completely broken. I'm just gonna restart co-ATL, because this is not working. We're not gonna get rid of the alert otherwise. Okay, we've finished boarding already, which is a problem because I'm not ready at all. So what I hope is that the flight management computer starts working already. Yes, it does, actually. IRS monitor? Nope. Oh, yeah, it does work. All right, IRS, that doesn't work. Position monitor, we can just enter in our position right here. This is a 1969 instrument, although I'm pretty sure they didn't have this kind of FMC right here. So this is, I think, loading. I think this is working, which is fine. Reference airport, we won't need that. We've got everything set. Well, we might as well just... No, let's not do that. It's way too long. Anyway, so, our flight plan. We need to do that first. So, closest airport, IRS. No. This is really a question of...
7.
Planes.
Transition
What?
level 70 advised.
I didn't want that.
heading.
Shut up.
Altitude.
I accidentally turned on the radio. All fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the Concorde, time to learn how to properly fly this airplane. I think none of this does anything. What I need to do now is keep this window open right here so we can enter this flight plan. EGLC is our first waypoint, and this is really like one of those old phones, right? So we have to get this EGLC. You have to like dial through the different letters. Why is this not working? How do I do this? Performance data overview. I need to find somehow a way to get the flight plan here. It's like this one weird pre-Airbus system, right? So wait, maybe we can set this up as a reference airport. Good. And then, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Good. Now I want to set up the flight plan. Oh no, not that button. This plane is confusing me once again. Performance data. Ah, that's the page I was looking for. So we want E G L C is our departure, and I'm gonna simply select this. Yes, EGLC to Lowy, which is once again Innsbruck in Austria, in the middle of the mountains, and I think that could be very interesting. Lowy, yes sirski. Come on, Lowy. Yep, that is working fine. We are gonna select a cruising altitude of flight level 520, 52,000 feet, ladies and gentlemen. And then we've got a cruise index of 100, so we're just gonna dial that in. Not 1,000, but 100. Perfect. And yeah, this is wonderful. This is the flight plan from EGLC. We're gonna select a departure, but before we do that, I want to just grab our clearance real quick. Just gotta make sure that we fly the direction we fly. I'm having a stroke. I hope that betters in the next minutes, because we're gonna depart out of London City, which is insane anyway. So we want the ATIS 136.355, which is this one. Let's listen in.
Viewed, and if traffic service is requested, read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Whiskey.
London City Airport, information whiskey.
Whiskey.
1720 Zulu.
Nothing bad about whiskey.
Arriving and departing runway 27.
27.
Wind 320 at 5.
Good. QNH.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions, scattered at 4100 feet. Temperature 7. Dew point 3. QNH 1017.
1017.
Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested.
Perfect. This is all we need.
Read back all runway.
Right. So runway 27 as planned. So we're gonna get the SoCa 1 Alpha departure. So let's set this up. 27 runway. Yes. Oh, we can set that up this way. And then we've got the SoCa 1 Alpha departure, which is right there. I like how the screen is like wiggling. I think that's not how it's supposed to be, but hey, I'm just gonna use it anyway. Yep. And insert that into the flight plan, and that's gonna give us all these different waypoints right here, all the way up until we reach SoCa, which is all the way over there. I'm just gonna add the first few waypoints, and as we climb to 52,000 feet, this is after all a bit of a longer flight, so get a snack. Well, it's not really long, it's probably like an hour max, right, that we're gonna be in the air. It's just that the time of like preparing this flight is a bit longer, I feel like, than on maybe an Airbus. We can just literally download the flight plan to your airplane. Here we have to enter everything in ourselves, which is hard work, but it's honest work. So Zotvu, can you imagine? I think I would have very much liked to be a Concorde pilot. Like, that is like the coolest airplane. That is like, the Concorde is probably the coolest airplane you could have ever flown, right? I think that, like, genuinely. All right, this is perfect. Insert that, and we're ready. We're pretty much ready right there. Right, so I think undeniably the Concorde would have been like the coolest airplane to fly. Imagine being able to fly planes supersonically while not being a military pilot. Okay, Swiss, can I donate $50 to you if you take off from the taxiway? No. Why would I want to do that? That's the stupidest idea ever. All right, we're just gonna contact City Ground 121.830. So like that. Here is ground. I'm just gonna request IFR clearance. So 80000. Perfect. Nope. 131.8. It's actually 121 and not 131. How did I mess that up? Jesus Christ. 121.8. That's the one. City ground, good day. Speedbird 001, gate 24 with information whiskey. Request IFR clearance to Innsbruck. I think this is the wrong frequency because no one's answering. Is this 121 or is this 121.8? Or is this 127? 121? Oh, because it's A3. Wait, am I actually like lacking so hard? It's I literally entered the wrong frequency like 3 times. London City ground, good day, KLM. Correction, British Speedbird 001 at stand 24, request IFR clearance to Innsbruck. We have information whiskey. Unlocking. I shouldn't be flying this super hypersonic Concorde. It's not is it hypersonic or is it just supersonic? I think hypersonic is like 1,000 million.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Oh yes, absolutely, sir. No problem. We've got a British accent. That's quite nice.
Speedbird 001, cleared to Innsbruck via the SOC 1 Alpha departure. Departure runway 27. Initial climb to 3,000 feet. Departure on 132.7 squawk 3521.
Concorde 001 cleared to Innsbruck via the SOC 1 Alpha, departure runway 27, climb 3000, departure 132.7, squawk 3521. Did I say this call sign? I don't know. But we're good. We're perfect. So 3521 is automatically set by same intentions, which is very nice. And yeah, we are doing...
Speedbird 001, read back correct.
Read back correct. Wonderful. All right, now it's time to set the load and balance, which is good. We've got we've got 100 people on board, actually. So that's very interesting. 100 people are going to disappear from the Earth. Transition altitude is good. Takeoff shift is good. We're going to set the flaps. There is no flaps on the Concorde, you fucker. Is this an Airbus? FMC? So this right here is THS, which basically stands for the trim. This is wrong. That's really weird.
British Airways flight 001.
Okay. How well? All right. That's fine.
Which is definitely in France. To the
London is not in
city of
France.
Innsbruck,
Thank you, darling.
Located somewhere in the magical land of Atlantis.
Okay, let's set runway heading to 27. Not 67, but 27.
Or under the seats in front of you.
Wonderful.
If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to any of our fabulous crew members.
27.
Trust me, we're all
Why is
here
this
to
taking
make
so
your
long? God
journey
damn
as
it.
delightful as a
Airplane,
cup
go
on a
faster.
rainy day. And
All right, we're
remember,
ready.
if
I
you
think I'm
spot
so
Captain
ready for
Swiss
flying.
001 up
I'm
there,
ready.
give him away.
Let's just make sure everything else works. Flight director on. Yes, and that works. Auto throttle is there. We're gonna have IAS acquire, or actually we won't need auto throttle. I can just hand fly the throttle myself. Right? This is right now the radar that shows our flight plan. At least it should, and it does. Look at that. Yeah, I feel like this is a very precarious system, though. Look, so this right here is our destination, arrival. Oh my god, our departure, and then we're gonna do LCW01. This is absolutely perfect. Wonderful. I think we're ready for turning this airplane on. So let's get ready for turning this airplane on. I just want to make sure that all the switches are set like they should, and this is working right here. Anti-stall system, turn that on. Turn on everything else. We're pretty good. Fuel control is closed. Should be open, I'm pretty sure. Let's check out everything else. The fuel heater should be set to auto. Let's actually I'd sooner just follow the checklist, which is not here. Uh-oh. Why don't we have this checklist on the toolbar? Did they remove this? That's stupid. So we're gonna have to like turn on this airplane ourselves? Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is just turn on the engines myself and then push back, or maybe, you know what, maybe let's just ask for pushback and then we're just gonna block the entire taxiway for our trying to turn on this airplane. And to London City ground, Speedbird 001 request pushback and startup. Let's go and remove all this. Prepare for pushback and departure. Yep, the door's closing. This is perfect. Exit door's closed.
Speedbird 001, pushback approved, face east.
Face east, pushback approved. Speedbird 001. Perfect, so.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I think you are. Yes. Well then, yes, give me a sign. Alright. Good. So the problem is, this airplane does not have a checklist. So we'll have to like fly this airplane by faith. Literally.
Departure check completed.
Condition valve on.
Bypass pin inserted.
And so we're gonna have to like try and error turn on the engine. Let me just see if I can get these guys to work. So put this into start position, which should light up engine number 4 if it was, oh my god, if I set this up correctly, which I didn't. So this didn't work. Also, we would need like alternate air anyway, so this is kind of unrealistic, but who gives a damn? Alright. No, wait, actually, you're not supposed to move, are you?
Locking gear.
I think you're not supposed to move, actually, so we're gonna wait here. Good, so this hasn't worked yet, which is not that good, actually. Let's make sure all this is set. No, this one should be set. There's one button that I remember we have to check. I think it's this. No, it's inoperative. I think it might have been this. It was something along the lines of the EPU. And that might work now. So start up engine, number 4. Still doesn't work. I'm just gonna ignore this for the meantime. Engine bleed is on. Put this into auto. I'm really just trying to find out how do I turn on the 4 crazy engines of the Concorde. After all, this is the Smegma engines, right? So cross bleed, that brings us luck. And also, let's see. Come on, engine number 4, light up. But this should normally, like, start valve should normally open right there. And it does work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm turning on the airplane. All good, I guess. Afterburner on. As well as fuel control is open. Good. Ignition start. Auto ignition is on. Throttle master is on. Auto throttle's on. Engines are on. And they work. I've got working engines, ladies and gentlemen. This is perfect. Engine number 3, turn on. We didn't even need a checklist. And number 3, turn on, please. Make it work. Does it work? Please work. Engine number 2 and number 3 is turning on as well. I'm turning on a Concorde. Hey!
Luxair 904 Lima. Charlie,
904
cleared
Lima.
for push and start.
Wonderful. Afterburner on. Wonderful. Engine number 1 on, please. Yep, this is good. We're at N14%. We want that to rise. We want that to go up quite a lot. Let's make sure the
904 Lima Charlie ready to taxi.
we can turn this. Is
Luxair
this the right one?
904 Lima.
Engine number 1.
Charlie,
Yep, that's
runway
the
27
generators.
taxi via Tango.
Good.
Mike.
Engine generators turn on.
Runway 27 taxi.
The engines are turning on.
Mike Luxair 904 Lima Charlie.
Yep, wonderful. Let's set the visor to. Oh, there's just. Can I maybe choose the proper level? Level. Let's check. Yep, the nose visor is down, and we're ready to fly. Interestingly enough, I didn't expect this to go as quickly as it did. So CSD, oh, that was the special one. CSD is the Christopher Street Day. That is the generators, all of which work. We've got hydraulic on. Maybe set this to auto, because oh, there's just on and off. Okay. And we can turn off. That is perfect. These engines are on. They're as on as they need to be. So we can turn off the ground power. We don't need that anymore. Airplane's ready. Let's do a flight control check. Flight controls work. Right, left. Beautiful. We're good. I'm actually very much impressed by myself. So, yeah, it's fine. Nose left. Yes. And park brake release. Where is the parking brake on this stupid airplane? I could just turn it on now. Where's the parking brake? Honestly, I don't know. It's right there. Oh, I think something might have not worked. Hello? Sir? Work, you absolute idiot.
To stop the engines to request ground services.
Yes. Right. This is not working. What I'll do now is I'll end
To
this.
stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh my god, stop. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use say intention to also have a pushback service. It's 119.99. They have a ramp service, and we're going to use that. Hey, cockpit to ground, request engine... No. Correction, cockpit to ground, please start pushback facing east. So this is another way to do pushbacks and ground stuff. Let's see. Which is called the ground staff.
Ground to flight deck. Tug standing by. Release parking brake for pushback facing east.
Roger, park brake released. Okay, heading is 270. Flight director is on, and it works, apparently. I hope.
Roger. Stand by.
Okay, we're good. We're ready. Yeah, so this is the same tensions pushback tug. Works the same way. You just have to switch the frequency to 11.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Commence pushback now. Let's make sure everything else works. Turn on the beacon light, turn on the anti-collision. Now lights. We don't need the tests. Well, that's fine. Cockpit door.
Release parking brake for pushback facing east.
Parking brake is released, ground. Okay, seatbelt sign on. No smoking sign on. Could you smoke on the Concorde? Can you imagine that? I'm really just jealous of our parents that were able to do this. You know, and this just like pisses me off.
Ground to flight deck. Clear for engine start in sequence.
Roger, engines are already good. They're already running, so just push this back. Perfect. Look at this. So, it's happening to the east, so we're going to use, I guess, this taxiway, or one of the other taxiways to taxi. Tango here. I think
Ground
this...
to flight deck, roger. Tug standing by for pushback. Release parking brake when ready.
Good. So, like, this is interesting right here.
Pushback already underway. If you have an issue, request abort.
Now. So, we're going to taxi down to Tango, and I think this is a new taxiway, the new one. This is like the Tango's new. Because normally you'd have to... backtrack on the runway, interestingly enough. So yeah, this is all good. Whoa, this thing is driftationing. Holy moly, do you see how this is drifting? Well, it's working, that's for sure. Right, we're perfect. We're ready, I think.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check.
Well, what are you doing, pushback? Oh my god, pushback tug, what are you doing? What is this now?
Flying from London City Airport to Innsbruck Airport. We're looking at a flight time of about 1 hour.
Hello, Crazy Zai. What
So
the
sit
hell?
back, relax, and
Why is there an
enjoy the
A330 here now?
ride. Now everyone, please pay
Come on.
close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration. It's super important. Even if you're
Hey, cockpit to ground, please release the pushback tug. We're done. Aboard pushback.
first up.
Alright, let's set the knots to 250 knots.
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start.
We have good engine start. Please get off. Alright, we're off.
Ground to
Good.
flight deck. Emergency abort pushback. Tug released. Set parking brakes.
Wonderful. So let's talk back to tower, ground.
Next, please return your seat bags.
City ground, hello again. Concorde 0, sorry. Correction. British Airways 001 ready for taxi. We're gonna give this taxi to 27 via Tango. Probably. Let's see.
Laptops and larger devices need to be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Oh, and just
Come on.
Bird 001, City Ground, runway 27 taxi, via Echo, Tango,
seriously,
Mike.
I can't even with that.
Taxi via Echo Tango Mike. Okay. British Airways 001. No Speedbird 001. Echo Tango Mike. ETM. So that means we will have to use Echo. Well, because technically we are on Echo, and then holding point Mike, which is all the way in the back. So it wants us to use the entire runway, which is absolutely nice. So let's go use these engines for the first time. Yes, sir, it's working. Now, this scenery is pretty ass here in the Microsoft Flight Sim 24, I will admit. It doesn't really look good. Let's make sure the trim is set properly, because it obviously isn't. Let's see if the the afterburners work. Oh yeah, they do. Why they look so shit though? That doesn't look. Why is it yellow? Is this Monster? Is it? No, is that not Monster? I mean Mountain Dew-esque. That is Mountain Dew-esque afterburners. That's so dumb. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Dude, why, how did we go so fast? Wait, is this in like 2 times mode again? Oh yeah, it is in 2 times speed mode. Alright.
001. Contact tower on 118.08. Safe flight.
118.08. Bye-bye, Concorde. Speedbird 001. Bye-bye. Oh my god. London City Tower, good day. Speedbird 001, holding point Mike, runway 27, ready for departure. I'm unable to set up trim, by the way. That's pretty bad. Alright, are we ready for takeoff?
Speedbird 001 heavy. City Tower, runway 27, wind 320 at 5. Cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, KLM. Correction, Speedbird 001. Oh my god. Now this airplane is like fundamentally just bad of a model. I just kind of figured that. Most of the things that I want to do don't work. So for example, oh my god, what the hell just happened there? Loads of the things that I wanted to do just don't work at all. So for example, the nose visor indication doesn't work. This is just supposed to give us a green light that the nose visor, the snoot tube, is partly down. It just doesn't exist. Come on, let's select the altitude, please. How do I do that? Ah, there you go. That's how to select it. 4 at 5. No, we want 3,000 feet, actually. 3,000, please. 3,000. Okay. Runway 27 identified. I don't have V-speeds because this thing doesn't calculate them. This is a really bad add-on. Okay. We're gonna hand fly the airplane sort of out of here. Just above Canary Wharf here in London, we're gonna take off. This is where Canary Wharf is at. We're just like right behind the O2. Here's the O2, right? At the moment when we pass the O2, that's where we want to, like this is the stadium, the O2 stadium, right? So as soon as we do that, as soon as we pass it, we want to go turn right. Anyway, take up our set, brake release. And the afterburner truly is yellow. Sort of. It looks really odd. Speed alive. 8 knots. 100 knots. We need at least 180. Rotate. We're taking off. The Concorde is off with full passenger capacity. This is absolutely perfect. Look at the vortices. Amazing. So positive climb. Landing her up. I'm just gonna hand fly the airplane. Not surpass 250 feet. Turn on auto throttle. AIS hold. And as soon as we reach this, we want to turn right now. Snoot up. We want to make sure to climb to a good 3,000 feet, but we're going to stay there.
Contact departure on 132.7.
132.7, bye-bye. Speedbird 001. Turn on the LNAV mode.
Pingus_15 donated
Hello,
179 rupees. Swiss, will you marry me?
No. Altitude acquire. Oh, we're too high already. That shit happens. Oh, all good, though. All good. But this plane is flying happily. It's now turning right in order to follow the flight plan. We're doing absolutely fine. We've taken off out of London, everybody. All is good. Let's contact departure. Thames Director, good day, British Airways 001, 3,000 feet. Look at this. I mean, not British Airways, I mean Speedbird. Look at this, it's doing a very sharp right turn. It's actually insane what it's trying to do.
Speedbird 001 heavy, Thames Director approach, identified.
Okay, perfect. Look at this, we've taken off with the Concorde. I can't wait to actually get it to full speed though, because that is going to be very fun. Very, very fun. Good. So, yeah. So basically how this works, we just took off out of London City. And that has one problem. We have to stay at 3,000 feet for quite a while. Why? Because we have to fly...
001 Heavy, same director approach, climb flight level
Or not.
210.
Climb flight level 210. Okay. 2001. Interestingly enough, we've just been cleared to actually climb past 3,000 feet. Normally there's traffic here. We want to avoid the traffic that gets into London Heathrow, which is a lot higher. But we can now actually climb, and this airplane is doing that very much automatically. So this is perfect. This is very perfect. Maybe I can turn on IAS hold mode.
Speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots. Speedbird 001. Roger. Okay, so we want to turn on IAS mode hold on. I want to see how quickly this airplane can fly. So let's go full power. Yes, speed 250. Speedbird 001. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm giving in full power, and now I've turned on a flight level change mode. So this airplane will try to hold 250 knots, which isn't working.
Speed 250 knots acknowledged.
Yeah, they want us to only go 250 knots, but we're not doing that. Look at this. We're able to actually like fly this airplane like crazy. It's absolutely insane. We can properly climb. Look, right turn, Soka 1 Alpha. That's just beautiful. Yep, we are now at 400 knots already. We're a little bit too quick, to be honest. But hey.
001, contact London Control on 128.43.
128.43. Speedbird 01, bye-bye. London Control, good day. Speedbird 001. 10,000, flight level 10, climbing to flight level 21. We're too fast. This thing clearly isn't working, is it? That's pretty hilarious. Come on. Oh, that's an ugly sound. Max climb, I want. Let's turn max climb on. Maybe I selected the wrong mode here. Okay, I want 400 knots max. Because we're not allowed to actually go faster. Shut up. That's better. Okay, wonderful. Max climb is on, so we're climbing as quickly as possible at all. And this is working perfectly. We're flying. We're climbing, we're already at 14,000 feet. I think we are allowed to already turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. Holy moly, what is this airplane doing?
001, London Control, climb, flight level 330.
Climb flight level 30, KLM 001. Holy moly. Heading hold, please. Just hold the heading. Oh my god, something's gone terribly wrong. Okay, so a problem is that I haven't set up the flight plan properly, so I have to do that quickly. So we want to go, Eknev. This airplane's just way too quick. Eknev, please. Yes. And now direct. Direct that, please. How can I go direct Eknev? Please do that for me. Direct, yes. Direct Eknev. Yes. Insert that. So we have to turn left now. Plane, you have to turn left now. And it doesn't turn left now because it's stupid. Oh, because I have told it to be stupid, to be honest. Alright, now it's turning left. All good. And we have to like enter all these stupid waypoints. And we need to climb to 330, so we're going to do that really quickly as well. 330, max climb. Yeah, again, this is beautiful. Okay, all good. So left turn is happening. Our next waypoint is Tum. So we're too fast now. What is the problem? Stop going too fast. I told you to turn IS hold on. Acquire that. Engine, stop going full power. This sounds horrible. As you can see with this airplane, it's so quick, you have to be locked in, especially when you're flying it alone. It's actually a crew of 3 that's supposed to fly this. So, Tom. There we go. Perfect. Temporary select. Let's go direct Tom as well. And so the next one will be DVR, which is a VOR, which is good. So DVR. God, this is annoying.
Beaver 001, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380. Speedbird 001. Okay, our next waypoint, I'm just gonna skip a few because I wanna, sucks to enter in. Cock is our next one. Cock. Right there. Lowy, yep. Conk VOR, yes, Sirski. Wonderful. Yep. Not the destination, Conk. Are you absolutely fucked? What are you doing? That is so dumb. You're absolutely, you're so stupid, airplane. I'm unable to believe that. Great, so we have to do that now again. It thought that would be the destination. So DVR is our next one. No. DVR. Yes. Not the destination. It thinks that that's genuinely the destination. Why?
We've now reached our cruising altitude, and I'm super excited to
DVR?
cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly.
What? Why does this airplane think that's stupid? No, it's not our destination. There we go. That's a lot better. So insert that. DVR and then Cock. So as you can see, I'm struggling slightly, but only slightly to be honest. This is otherwise going to plan. Yes, set that up please. Cock VOR. Yeah, that's better. Okay, Cock, and then we can basically just skip some flight plan. We can just do Lear Zoo. Then we're actually very close to where I live. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time to focus back on the actual flighting itself. This airplane is not climbing as it's supposed to. We're now at Mach 0.86, which isn't fast enough. I feel like we should finally climb properly. So, we want this airplane to go full power, and so it is doing that. Let's go IAS acquire. Yes, and I'm waiting for this airplane to fly supersonic speeds. In order to do that, it needs to climb nicely. So, we're supposed to climb to 3800. So turn on the flight directors maybe. And this airplane is now climbing, giving full power. Everything is beautiful. So DVR is right there. Then Cock. Well, let's see how quickly we cross the English channel, because we haven't even done that at all yet. Now the afterburners aren't working. Is that for a reason? Have I turned the afterburner on? So afterburner should turn on. Oh, we're not running at full power, that's why. Interestingly. Maybe we can turn off the auto throttle and just go fly this airplane like hammer. Yep, that is what I'm talking about. The quick Concorde is flying quick. For some reason, this sim rate keeps going up to 2% and it flies too quickly. That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, this airplane is now flying towards this waypoint called Cock. And then I'm just gonna nicely set up the next waypoint, Bupow. We're now at 30,000 feet. We're about to cross 1 Mach. In fact, we have now. Everybody, we're about to cross 1 Mach. Wait, I don't want to miss that moment. We've done it. We're now flying supersonic speeds in front of the airplane. We can't hear anything. This airplane is now quick. Very quick. So, let's set up the next waypoint. Bupow. So let's do that quickly. B-U-P-A Lima L. There we go. So just select, this is the waypoints here that I'm just selecting. Right below the destination. Yes, sir. And it hasn't worked. Great. Oh, it has worked. Never mind. Bupow. Then we've got Rembob. That we don't need. We're just gonna sporadically set up these waypoints. I'm just not gonna copy them over directly. Since it really doesn't matter, we can just skip them a little bit. This is not too far off route. This is probably not realistic procedures. Don't do that in real airplanes. But here in the flight sim, I don't really care. It's like, I honestly can't be asked to enter in all of these stupid waypoints. Where the hell's even S? Lear Zoo is your next one. Lear Zoo. Perfect. So set this up. A destination. Yep. So Lear Zoo, boot pound.
001, climb flight level 400.
Climb flight level 400, speed bird 001. Okay. What the hell is this airplane doing? Is this normal? Is this what it's supposed to be doing? What in the world is this? What is this? Oh no, it's flying properly. So, flight level 400, you ask? I give you flight level 400. We're now at 34,000 feet. We're holding up our speed really nicely. Yep, this is perfect. We're now at Mach 1.19. So we're quick. We're very quick. We just kind of went off route there for a second. Now, why did I even call this stream illegal? Because it's kind of illegal, right? The problem is this would be so loud. So genuinely loud. We'd piss off everyone. Just the supersonic booms. It's just crazy. I wish we would have that in the flight sim. That would be absolutely crazy to have all the supersonic booms, like, boom, you know. So how long until we reach destination? Only half an hour. Can you imagine that? So what I'm doing now is I'm still locked. I still need to copy over these flight plan waypoints. Ulnok is the next one, and honestly, this is Sisyphean. I don't want to do this. N. No. Yeah. I mean, Ulnok. Why do they all have stupid names? Destination. Yes, sir. That's worked. And.
001. Contact power control on.
Oh, we're talking to the French now.
55.
We're talking to the French now, but it's fine. Contact Paris on 135.55. Concorde 00, speed bird 001. How you doing? MacBook Air. Is that your name? Great. I want a moment of silence here. Just so we are going to go in front of the airplane, which obviously has no sound because we are traveling faster than sound. Paris Control, good day. Speedbird 001, flight level 370, climbing to flight level 400. We're going to climb a lot higher than that, though, soon. Can't wait to do that. Why is it so... Look at this. This is nice.
Speedbird 001, Paris Control, identified. Salutations.
Salutations? Thank you, Paris Control. Salutations. Wonderful. Right. Swiss, what will be the next video? The next video, I didn't really have any. I'm running out of video ideas at the moment, so I'm doing Minecraft. You can buy these stupid mods now in the marketplace, right? You might know that. And they all suck so much, and it's just very depressing. So that's what the next video is going to be. Let me just check. Why is this not really working? That's kind of weird. This is working. It's just not. I haven't set it up properly. Interesting. We're now at, by the way, Mach 1.37. And we will reach 4,000 feet quite soon. This is good. Turbulence mode is on. What does that even mean? I don't know. But hey, we're good. We're now at 400 knots. 475, actually, interestingly. The auto roll can't go higher than that, though. This is better. There we go. INS. Okay. Boo-pow is in front. We're now climbing at 1,000 feet per minute. Bandwidth too low. Oh, that's great. And now we're flying. How long is this flight going to be? 20? Can you imagine that? 29 minutes of a Concorde flight? This flight would usually take like at least like what, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. It's more realistic into the Alpine Mountains. Now we only take half an hour, which is pretty remarkable. And it's nice because we can go in front of the airplane right here. At 40,000 feet, it's reached very easily. We're gonna request flight level 520 though, of course, but hey, this is perfect. Make an A350 Beluga. Why would I want to do that? That's the stupidest idea in the world.
Speedbird 001, Paris Control, expect the Maid 1 Bravo arrival. In about 20 minutes, I'll start your descent. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
What? No, that's way too early. Yes, Speedbird 001, expect the Mate 1 Bravo arrival and descent in 20 minutes. Speedbird 001. Well then... Roger. Contact Brussels Control, 129.575. Speedbird 001, bye. Okay, we're going too fast. We're going too fast. This is fine. Brussels Control, good day. Speedbird 001, flight level 400. Request climb to flight level 520. Because otherwise we're just stuck here, aren't we? It's just takes way too long. We're not even utilizing the whole... what this airplane can do.
001, climb flight level 520.
Climb flight level 520, Speedbird 001. Perfect. Let's do that. Max climb, turn on. Nope, on. Yes, sir. We're doing that. So, full power, and we're max climbing. This is a great fuel efficiency. Like, there's just a... I think there's just kind of a magic trick, really. The moment where you change...
Control, Wiz UK 75 Yankee November, flight level 390.
Shut up. When you change from front to back. Isn't that nice? I feel like the colors are a bit washed out here, though. This is way too, like, you can't even see the airplane properly. The colors suck. Yeah, I feel like that's like a thing. Like, the custom particles as well, like on the Microsoft flights in 2024, just don't make sense. Why would the afterburner be yellow? Like, that makes literally no sense. Something clearly is wrong. But look at those afterburners they're on. This airplane is climbing very much. That's actually crazy. But, yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, I just want to make sure that this airplane doesn't, we don't, like, kill anyone here. So, Elnock is right there. And then I'm going to go direct Sunak. Since we're going to soon go for an arrival. I cannot wait to land this plane. Do you think we will be able to land it nicely into Innsbruck? Which is not really an airport that's supposed to be handling it. But I feel like this is like a realistic route, other than the fact that the Concorde couldn't really fly properly here, because it would be illegal to, you know, go supersonic over land because of the sonic boom, which is once again why I called this stream this. So Zuneg, and then we can go pretty much direct to Madeb. This is perfect. Insert that. And yeah, just the destination. We can select arrival. Star arrival.